This might sound morbid to you. Foreign, boring. But Jesus said, if you lose your life, you will gain it. This life's not going to get easier for the world or the church. I hate to say it. But when his pain becomes your focus, you'll start to forget about your pain. Well, the cross isn't boring. No. Paul said this. He said, at the end of his life to the Philippians, I've been in the prison cell that he wrote these words from. After accomplishing more in ministry than any human we know, he wrote over half the New Testament, multiple missionary journeys, shipwrecked multiple times, beaten and bloodied, left for dead as he's stoned, preaching the gospel, and his own team raises him from the dead. That's a good leader, by the way. That's when you know you've done a good job. When your team can raise you from the dead, we've got to up our game. Accomplished so much. Preached to Caesar's entire household. Preached to Felix. And at the end of his life, you can tell that he's been whittled away. I hope you're hearing me in the Spirit tonight, because you won't get this outside the Spirit. If you don't understand what I'm saying, just respond in about 5 minutes and then go back and rewatch it once you're filled with the Spirit, and you'll get it. We want God to add to us. Give me more. Trust me with this. Trust me with that. I'm not so sure God's in that business. What I am sure of is that he is in the reduction business. He takes his holy scalpel to all the addition and so slowly trims away at the fat and the mixture and the heaviness and the multiplicity of our ways that Isaiah said. If you're tired tonight, do you know what Isaiah said in the scriptures? This is for you. You've wearied yourself with your many ways. And at the end of Paul's life, we hear these words. After having accomplished so much, that I might know him. That I might know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his sufferings, being conformed unto his death, if by any means I attain the resurrection of the dead. Paul didn't say, I just wish I preached another meeting. I just wish I was more known. He didn't say, I wish I worked a little harder. He didn't even say, I wish I planted more churches. I'm not devaluing that, but I'm just saying at the end of his life, that was not his heart cry. Quite interesting to me. That perhaps the greatest apostle the Lord ever raised up said at the end of his life, I want to know you. I just want to know you. And in case we're confused as to what knowing the Lord actually looks like, he gives us the bookends. The A and Z of knowing the Lord. The fellowship of his sufferings and the power of his resurrection. What's he saying there? Madame Guyon said it this way. Paul wanted the Jesus of Calvary as much as he wanted the Jesus of the Mount of Transfiguration. Everybody wants the shiny Jesus who multiplies bread and fish and makes your dreams come true. But when you're in love, the naked Savior hanging on the tree, skinned alive, is beautiful.